Hi there, it's Phil Soper, CEO of Royal LePage, with a message to our team, our agents, broker managers, staff in British Columbia specifically. Wanted to give you a little bit of insight into what we see happening with the market and touch on potential regulatory change. Firstly, anybody who has been in the market for, say, 5 years, anybody who's been in business for 5 years will understand that this too shall pass. When things are really good, they won't stay really good forever. And when things are challenging, when regulatory change is presented that we may not agree with 100%, we'll work with it. So the strong get stronger in a recession, for example. They find a way to gain market share and position themselves for even stronger growth when markets recover. So we work with what's put in front of us. That's where I wanted to start. On the market, British Columbia is Canada's strongest economy. It has the lowest unemployment rate. We have not seen, honestly, as strong an overall economy in Canada and British Columbia in 40 years. So things are good. And surprise, surprise, we have pressure on our housing market. We have pressure on affordability. British Columbia is also one of the most desirable places to live in the world, not just in Canada. It was ranked the number 3 most livable city on the planet by Economist magazine. Canada was ranked the number 2 best country in the world by the Wharton School of Business and U.S. News and World Report. So surprise, surprise, we have pressure on our housing markets. Prices will continue to rise. We have a correction in place driven by regulatory change, both at the federal and provincial level in the first half of 2018. But the drivers, the structural drivers of housing demand have not disappeared. And in my opinion, and in the opinion of Royal LePage, there is too much forward momentum to make this correction last long. So expect this dip in demand for single-family housing to move through and upward price pressure to resume probably before the end of the second quarter. And on the condo side, Vancouver in particular has a housing shortage, and that's not going to change in the medium term. So we are going to be intensifying our use of land and building up. There will be more condominium living, and there will be pressure on condominium prices. I've called it the last bastion of affordability in our big cities, and that is in fact true. It's a more efficient form of housing, and it's the way people are going to get into the market. Let me close with just a couple of words on regulatory change. We've got a succession of governments in BC that have chosen to look at the industry and at consumers, home buying consumers, and see if there's a way they can deal with some of the challenges around housing affordability through regulatory change. We do not agree with all the changes that have been proposed, but we will live with the results and we will prosper. In the interim, we have taken positions on decisions that have not yet been made, and I'd urge you to talk to your manager. Royal LePage managers, managing brokers are well informed as to our position and which way we believe governments should drive change going forward. And your voice will make a difference. So be heard, get informed, and do it for your consumer clients. Because if we keep our clients' interests first and foremost, we will win in the market. As soon as we get self-interested, as soon as we stand on a soapbox and preach about what's in it for me, we lose. We lose in the marketplace. So keep your client first. Remember, you can win in any market and enjoy a bountiful 2018.